Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this co-webinar with IRI today. I'm so pleased to see many of you attending today. My name is Desiree, and I'm an FMCG consultant with Weather News. So thank you for joining again. I will give the word to our market leader, Mr. Ogata-san at Weather News.
I'm Hiro Ogata from Weather News France in charge of global marketing. I will share quickly about who is Weather News. Weather News is global weather risk solution company. It's core competence of WNI. Weather observation data is gathering from global government observation network and also from our original observation network. Based on those processes, we are providing not only weather data and also solution service for FMCG and retail market in Japan and Europe. Typical service are total demand analysis and total demand prediction for each product.
So I would like to move further on with Emily.
I'm Emily Meyer, Business Insight Director at IRI. So summer 2020 was really a summer like any other, and the first reason of that is the very strong growth of FMCG in hyper, supermarkets, click and collect, hard discount, and convenience stores. And this trend is 3 times higher than the average of the 4 previous summers. That's why we can say that summer 2020 is really historic. Globally, last summer was a very positive period for FMCG in Europe, with the highest level of growth in the Netherlands, Germany, and the UK. It's probably due to the fact that people of these countries usually leave the country during summer, and last summer they stay at home because of the virus. At the end of June, 26% of French consumers say that their revenue was less important because of less health crisis, and 28% were afraid to lose revenue in the coming months. And we know that when the French are not confident, they consume less. That's why we anticipate a slowdown months after months at the end of 2020, and we project a decrease in 2021. Thanks for your attention, and let me introduce Jérémy Dumas, FMCG consultant at Weather News.
So I'm Jérémy Dumas. I've been working for Weather News for 10 years now, and I'm consultant and specialized on FMCG and retail markets. As you can see, the top flop categories are almost always the same. It's because the most weather-sensitive categories are the most heavily impacted by the weather. Especially on winter-like products, you can see that we are not exactly on the same categories than in France. It's due to differences in consumer behavior between the two countries. Now, let's focus on July, because this case is very interesting, because despite a hot July in 2020, which has been 1.3 degrees above season normal, the weather impact is negative. It's because July 2019 was even hotter. The reasons of these disparities. So obviously, the first one is because the weather is not the same at the same time in each region. So the second one is because the weather impact depends on last year's weather. As we see in France, despite a warm July, the weather impacts were negative for summer products because last year it was even warmer. If last year July had been normal or cold, the weather impact for this July had been positive. And the last one is because the weather sensitivity is different for each product in each region and each country. That's why we build specific model for each country at regional scale for all the products. So that's all for me. Thank you very much for your attention. And now I will let you with Luke.
Yes, so in short, Europe experienced a summer warmer than usual. In this figure, on the right you have Europe, you can see that red color is dominating. There you can see the influence of global warming, which is evident when averaging in space and time. As a whole, summer 2020 ranked 5th warmest on record, with summer 2010 still having the edge in recent history.
And I want to say thank you again for everybody that attended to this co-webinar with Emily IRI from France, and stay in touch